Good morning, children. Welcome back. Today we are going to read about subject, verb and object in chapter 2, that is subject and predicate. We have read about what is a subject and predicate in the previous class. Now we will read about subject, verb and object. You know that the subject is a doer of the action and predicate is about what is told about the doer or what action is being performed by the doer. Now we will see about the subject, verb and object. Page number 12, all of you open and then see. A sentence has a subject and a verb. So we know that a sentence has a subject and a verb. Like here, I read newspaper. Here what do you see? Here I is a subject and read is a verb. So as a sentence, it has a subject as well as a verb. Verb, you know that any action being performed is a verb, and subject is what? Subject can be a noun or a pronoun. Okay. So a subject is usually a naming word. So it is usually a naming word. Then the verb follows a subject and points to an action that is done by the subject. So what happens? You know that the subject is the performer of the action. Okay. Who does or what does the action is the subject. And the verb, it expresses what action is being done. Then we will know about the object. So what is an object? An object is a noun or a pronoun. Here also the object can be a noun or a pronoun, which is the receiver of the action. So whoever or whatever receives the action is the object. Now we will see, we will understand it. So here, see children, in this, subject is who or what performs the actions. So first sentence we will see first. Okay. I read newspaper. So who is doing the action over here? The action is done by I. Okay. The action is done by I. What is the action being done? The action being done is read newspaper. So what is the action word here or the verb here? The verb is read. You all know that verb is any action being done. So here read is a verb. Now who is receiving or what is the person reading or what I am reading? I am reading newspaper. So this is called the receiver of the action. Here this read newspaper. Okay, read newspaper. That means this newspaper receives my action, that is read. I am reading what? I am reading newspaper. So here I is the subject. Okay, read is the verb, and what I read? I read newspaper. That is an object. So sentence may have an object or it may not have an object. Suppose here if I write I read, that means there is no object over there, only subject and a verb. But when I write I read newspaper, or when I write when I read book, then what it will be? I is the subject, read is the verb, and the object is book. Now next one. Ram flies kite. Who is flying kite? Ram. Action being done? Flies. What is he flying? Who is the receiver of the fly? It is the kite. Understood? So here subject is Ram. Flies is verb. Kite is the object. Okay? Kite is the object, that is receiving the action of fly. So this is subject, verb, object. He plays cricket. In this, he is what? He is The performer of the action, that is the subject. Plays is a verb. Okay, plays is a verb. You all know that action word is plays an action word. So that is a verb. What he plays? He plays cricket. Okay, so this cricket is the receiver of the action plays. So this is an object. The girl is singing a song. Now see here. The girl is doing the action. Okay, the girl is doing the action. So what it will be? Subject. What action she is doing? She is singing. So what it is? This is a verb. What is she singing? Okay, she is singing a song. So this song receives the action of singing. Okay, the action performed is singing a song. So this is the object. So subject, verb and object. Subject, verb and object. Now see. And this object usually follow a verb. What you will see that this object is following a verb. That means that this object is after a verb. Here verb you see. Here also you see verb and then object, verb and then object, verb and then object. Now in your example, what is given in the book? The boys made paper boats. So object is what? The object is paper boats. Made by whom? The boys. That means what are the boys? The boys are the subject. Made is what? Made is a verb. The teacher threw a chalk. So what is the object there? The object is chalk. Now exercise 2, which you are going to do in your book. In each of these sentences, identify the subject, verb and object. One has been done for you. The goat climbed up the hill. So what is the subject over there? The subject is the goat because that is doing the action. Okay, what is action there? Action is climbed. Hill, what it is? It is an object because that is the receiver of the action climbed. That where it climbed? It climbed on the up the hill. Okay, so then the next one, number B. The children ran across the road. So there, what is the children? Say, okay. The children is the subject. Ran is what? Ran is verb. And the road is the object. So in the same way, C, D, E, F. You have to understand it and do it very nicely. Okay. Then exercise 3. Make a sentence with each of the following. One has been done for you. Like cats and milk, it is written. So what you have to do? You have to make cats as the subject and then you have to write the whole sentence. Like it is written, cats and milk is written. You have to write, cats like to drink milk. Then Tom and his dog. So what you can write? Tom likes to play with his dog. So there also you have understood Tom will be the subject and likes to verb and dog will be the object. In the same way you have to do the whole exercise. Okay, all the questions of exercise 3 in your copy. This should be done in copy. So thank you everyone. Understand the chapter nicely. If you have doubt, you can ask. Okay, bye.